What's up, TI world? This is Ron, TI, in Bmore, Maryland. Targeted an individual that is not an individual. It's being targeted like everybody else. Targeted with remote neural monitoring, mind control, V2K, trauma-based torture, the whole 9 yards. Figured I'd just put a video out here to let everybody know I'm still surviving. I'm still here. Still in the struggle, still dealing with all this trauma-based torture. Been doing a lot of research, spinning my wheels like everybody else, I'm sure. Every time I hear somebody's testimony, they say the same things. I swear to God, they got scripts. There's probably like 3 of them. 3 scripts that I see that everybody goes through. It's like, this is this script, this is what you deal with, this is how you torture this person, this is the stuff you use, and then you got 3 of them. Some days I'm thinking it's the government. I mean, it's definitely the government who released all this stuff, but then they use the fusion centers and all that. But I'm just here. I wanted to put this video out because I know there's probably so many new TIs that are just coming into this situation, like starting to figure it out the same way that we figured it out. And you're like, where do I go? And you go down one road and then you're crossed over into another road and you're just sitting there spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, which is exactly what they want. So I just wanted to put out a couple TIs that I know aren't phony, that I know are actually going through this, who give out great information, post great videos. They'll talk to you, exchange numbers, and they're actually trying to help. And if you're a targeted individual going through this, you just want help. You just want, just like myself, I just want to help anybody going through this because I know what I deal with every single day. And all the questions that I have and all the answers that I have and that I think I have that end up getting switched, but I still know my base answers. But there ain't no doctors you can go to. There's no way you can go with your answers. So you're just basically stuck until this slowly starts coming out into the world, which I strongly believe that as long as we're posting our testimonies and the stuff that we're going through, and as long as you got people out there really fighting to get this into the mainstream media, that it just has to come out, especially with the attacks in Cuba and at the U.S. Embassy of U.S. Americans that are dealing with the same thing that we're dealing with every single day. They just got hit over the couple days they were there. But hey, any press is good press. The more that us TIs, victims, unwillingly victims, are putting our information out there and exchanging information with other TIs, the more that we do that, the more that it just has to eventually come out. I mean, there's no way that we can just keep going through this. I mean, eventually they'll be done with the testing. But some of the TIs that I definitely would suggest you look into if you're just getting into this, or if you are not aware of them. But I know if you're a TI and you are being tortured every single day, I know that you're on the same situation that everybody else is. You just are looking for answers, which also is another reason why you are not crazy. If you were crazy, you wouldn't be trying to get out of this situation. You would just be accepting it. Take your meds and just lay in the house and be medicated. But if you're constantly searching for answers, I mean, you just want to get out of this situation. That's all I want. I don't want no money. I don't really care what happens. I just want to get out of this situation, and I want everybody else that is dealing with this unwillingly to get out of this information. If you wanted to test on me, then ask me. But anyway, situation we're dealing with, I say the more you torture me, the stronger I'm gonna get. I'm not just gonna sit around and do nothing. Try to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to do something. So definitely last night, it was Friday night, I think it was about 10:30 at night, Next Level, NEXX Level, had a podcast on, and it was a live podcast, and there was probably like, I don't know, it was like 30 people on there giving, in a little chat box down the bottom, just giving tips and just trying to chat with other people that are going through this. So check out Next Level. That's a good podcast. And you could probably, look, he interviews people. He'll interview somebody in the podcast, have a split screen of them so you can see that they're real, and you get to hear their story, and you get to hear some things that they were going through and stuff that they did to try to help navigate through this situation. So Next Level. Seems like a real cool dude. I haven't talked to him personally myself, but I'm definitely reaching out to him. So Next Level, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to spread your name. I'm going to spread your podcast, especially them live podcasts. Vulcan Wolverine. When I first realized what was going on, because it was all up in my face, back in like 2017, I don't know, the dates are crazy, but 2017, it was just like, blow, in my face. Like, I knew I was being tortured, and they were just like, all right, let's just flip these levels wide open and let's just start torturing them. And ever since then, it has been nonstop every single day. So, but Vulcan Wolverine, I came across, and I was just like, what am I going through? He is saying stuff that I'm going through. And so he was the first one that I actually was like, open my eyes to this. So I would definitely, and he does live podcasts. He does live podcasts interviewing other TIs that are going through this. But he also has a lot of information that I'm actually going to go back and look up a lot of his videos, because I didn't realize till last night. I actually was chatting with him in the chat box on Next Level's podcast at 10:30 at night. I was just like, man, I didn't realize he's got a lot of respect in this TI community that we are in, all TI family that we are in, all now being welcomed into. At least we got somebody to talk to and to open up to and discuss the do's and don'ts. But Vulcan Wolverine, definitely check out his channel and his live podcasts and his videos. So Next Level, Vulcan Wolverine, Romola D. She is definitely a pioneer, and I definitely would recommend checking her channel out, because she just, I think yesterday uploaded, I saw on her channel, she's a publisher, a writer, and she just wrote this long document totally exposing and putting out there the true information of the directed energy weapons and the satellites. And I just hope this paper that she wrote finds its way out into the world, and people see like, this is real. Like, this is real. So Romola D Reports, check out that channel, because she's doing interviews. She's doing interviews, but she's like spread out. Like, she's doing whistleblowers and interviews and constantly writing. Like, I don't know how she is able to do so much, but Romola D Reports, definitely suggest checking her channel out. Also, Dr. Catherine Horton. She is over in Switzerland, and I feel so bad for her, because like, man, she's going through a lot. Like, every time I feel like I'm going through a lot, like, I check out her channel and she's going through double what I'm going through. So I do feel really bad for her, and she seems so sweet, so educated, and I feel like after watching her videos, like, she's being directly targeted straight from like the top of the government. Like, I'm being targeted down here, like street level, maybe a little bit higher than street level, that goes back down to street level, but it's monitored a little bit higher than street level. She's being targeted way up here, like way up there. So I feel really bad for her. But Dr. Catherine Horton seems like such a sweet lady, and I would definitely check out her channel, because she is on top of things, and she does so many interviews, and she's like bouncing all over the countries. Like, she goes country, nationwide, Switzerland, and I mean, she's everywhere. So she's definitely getting her voice heard, and they're trying to stop her, but she's getting her voice heard. And my old trusty, faithful Kevin Christian. Man, I can't even say enough things about Kevin Christian, because he is just doing things, constantly doing things. And he is now doing live podcast interviews with other targeted individuals over here. Like I'm on there, like you can go on there and listen to my testimony. He's got somebody in Florida, somebody in Ohio, Massachusetts, up in Boston. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. But Kevin Christian, like, he's down here being targeted, right where I'm at, right there on that little fine line. So I listen to his stories, and I'm just like, yup. That is what I'm going through. So I highly would suggest checking out Kevin Christian's videos. And I'm gonna tell you what, like, if you feel that you are being targeted by, like, your neighbors, by the people right down the street that, like, got it passed down by the government, then you need to check out his videos. Kevin Christian's channel, definitely do that. Meigs, man, I love Meigs. Meigs got definitely some inspirational videos, man. Meigs, I can't say enough. If you're ever down on your luck and you're just having a really hard day, check out Meigs' channel, because she will inspire you, she will uplift you, and she just seems like such a sweet girl. So check out Meigs. And I just want to give everybody a shout out that checks out my videos, like Mike, and everybody else. Like, thank you for checking my stuff out, because I'm just trying to get my story out there. And believe me, I'm tortured every single day. Trauma-based torture, mind control. They got control of my eyes. They got control of my stomach. Man, it's crazy, man. Like, this definitely needs to stop. But I'm hearing that high-pitched buzzing all the time. Like, I feel like 1,000 mosquitoes follow me all the time. Like, I wake up and there's just 1,000 mosquitoes buzzing away. Hearing that high-pitched noise. That at first I was like, damn, that's a mosquito. That mosquito thing that scatter crowds. And now I just know that it's that satellite. Buzz, that high-pitched mosquito thing. Same thing to people in Cuba, and the same thing that people in Cuba were experiencing. I'm experiencing that microwave stuff. But I'm hearing voices. I always hear voices. That trauma-based stuff. But I don't know, hit me up if you're a targeted individual and you're just, like, getting into this thing, realizing what's going on in your life, and I don't have all the answers. Like, I'm searching like everybody else. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna be a professor in this when it's all said and done. It's like I know so much information, but I'm just still searching for that one little thing. I'm just waiting for it to come out. So I ain't gonna stop looking. I'm gonna keep searching, because it's like, you got to know. It's like, I gotta know. And I gotta get myself out of this, man. I'm gonna keep searching. That's all I'm saying. But just be strong. Know that a lot of people are going through this. Like, so many people are going through this. And it's just I just can't even understand it sometimes. Like, it's crazy. But I got the mind control, the remote neural monitoring, so everywhere I go, you can't outrun it. It's the satellites, it's the microwave. I'm being heated up, being fried away, short-term memory loss, can't use the bathroom. Like, jeez. Like, give me a break, man. Give me a break. That's all I want. Just give me a break. But please hit me up. If you need somebody to talk to, I will point you in the right direction. I will try to answer as many questions as I can. But also check out some of those things that I mentioned, because I got them to where every time they post a video, I'm like, boom, I get it. And most of them I watch. But I want to thank you to people like Romola D and Dr. Catherine Horton and Kevin Christian and Vulcan Wolverine and Next Level. I think your websites or your podcast is awesome. But I want to thank all them, because it's helping me. It's helping me get through this. And it's helping me understand that I'm not the only one that's out here. And it's now got me